We're already feeling the price pain with electricity, and next it's set to be gas. AGL has proposed a gas price hike of almost 15%. It's claimed it's a supply and demand issue, and the New South Wales government should allow them to extract more gas to try and keep the price down.
But some are claiming this is a political issue between energy companies and governments surrounding coal seam gas. To explain the controversy and exactly what's happening, we've got Richard Dennis from the Australian Institute with us. Good morning, Richard.
Good morning.
Now, this seems like it could be an issue that's going to affect the whole country, not just New South Wales residents. Isn't that right?
Absolutely. It's going to affect residents around the country and industry around the country. What we're likely to see is the wholesale price of gas rise by about 300%. And the simple reality is that that will be caused by the fact that we'll soon be exporting gas for the first time from the East Coast. And as soon as we can export it, the gas companies want to sell it overseas where they can get much higher prices than they've been selling it to us for.
Richard, what's really behind this proposed price hike? Is it really a supply and demand issue?
Oh, well, it's certainly a demand issue, but really what's behind it is the pursuit of enormous profits. The price of gas in Asia is around 300% higher than the price we've been paying. Gas on the East Coast is landlocked. It's impossible to get gas from New South Wales to Japan at the moment, but as soon as a big plant gets built in Gladstone that will allow us to export it, the gas companies will have a choice to us at our current prices or sell it to Asia for 300% more. It's obvious what they're going to do.
How does this tie in with coal seam gas? It seems that some industry groups are using this almost as a ploy to put more pressure on the community to almost give in to their will.
Oh, absolutely. What they're deliberately suggesting is that if only we let them extract more coal seam gas, that'll push the price of gas bills down. But it simply won't. As soon as we can export gas from Queensland, which will happen soon, coal seam gas will just be exported like everything else. So soon our gas prices will be set by the world price, and whether we extract more coal seam gas or not will have no impact. We'll be paying 300% more.
So, Richard, you were arguing that this is purely driven by the need and greed of profits for these gas companies. Is there anything we can do as residents or consumers, or should the government crack down on this? Where do we stand?
Well, to some extent the horse has bolted. We've allowed the construction of the export facility. The whole purpose of that facility was to help the gas companies sell our gas overseas for higher prices. So, the big part of the debate, well, we're about 3 years late, but definitely people should shop around, because whether it's their gas bill or their electricity bill, the likelihood is that they're getting ripped off by their retailer as well.
So just very quickly, Richard, if I understand this, the gas pipeline will allow gas companies to make more money overseas, yet they'll be charging Australian residents higher prices.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
The profits from gas are about to go through the roof, and as soon as they can get the gas to the export market, they'll be selling the gas that we're currently getting it for much higher prices overseas, and they'll be asking their Australian customers to either match that price or miss out.
Richard, disturbing news, but we appreciate your insight this morning.
Thank you.
It's all about the almighty dollar.
That's really upsetting.
Yeah,
I mean,
terribly so.
They're making more money, yet we're going to be paying more here.
And people can't afford it. That's the bottom line.
A recent study of all worldwide energy prices showed that Australia is in the top 5 for energy costs in the world, and then they're going to go up.
And we've, covered a lot of stories recently where pensioners in particular cannot afford to turn on the heating and are living with blankets at home. It's got to that situation because they cannot afford to pay the prices.
Crazy stuff.